Good day to you one and all, and welcome to another episode of the Broad Points Podcast. I am your host, the broad that points, the broad with the points. It's me, Tyler, the lady. And I am just through the roof. I'm soaring, flying high right now, and no, it is not because I am on any sort of substance. It is because I just finished my very first live dance performance on stage in front of everyone. So with that, I want to get into the stories. I'm so excited to be here with you. Thank you for joining me. Let's jump right in with the fundamental phrase for the week, shall we? This week, the fundamental phrase is stay positive. Stay positive. Two very simple words to remember, to abide by. Oh my gosh, before we even get into this weekend, I'm going to say, I used to have a different podcast. Maybe you knew about it. It was called Gone Viral. And on Gone Viral, we would always say at the end of it, stay positive. So the fact that this has not come up as a fundamental phrase before this is honestly shocking. Alas, here we are. Stay positive. It's so true to just stay positive. Being positive is really just a state of mind. It's a choice that we have. And, I've been, over the last couple weeks, training to be part of the Thriller performance on Arenas in downtown Palm Springs. And it was a dream come true. You guys, I have danced to that music video since I can remember, honestly. My mother would always just let us play it on repeat. Bless her heart. Honestly, bless her heart. I don't know how she could survive listening to so many different things on repeat. Parents, shout out to you for your patience, for your tolerance. It's a beautiful thing. And although dancing was never something that I had on my bingo card as a child, I was always really, realistic jobs were impressed upon me. Like, oh, you want to make a lot of money. Like, don't let art ruin your life. Artists don't make anything. I'm going to tell you right now, it's a load of crap. I'm going to tell you right now, it's a load of crap. And if you choose to be negative about the arts and about income, kind of anything can pay you crap. So I think that this fundamental phrase is such a crucial part of how I have navigated this world. And throughout everything, it has just it's one of my brightest lights, one of my brightest guiding lights. And so I'm so happy to share it with you. Something else I'm going to say is when you're in doubt, you just gotta move it out. We just gotta shake some things off. We've gotta move around. I don't know about you, but there have been times when I've had heavy decisions on my plate, and sitting and stewing on things, it doesn't necessarily make me feel better. And usually I would like to feel on the better side of things. And so very simple. You don't always have to dance. I love to dance. Dancing is just turn on some tunes. Music reaches different parts of the brain than normal conversation would. So for you to turn on music that, allows you to move your body, I really feel like helps you to move your thoughts and process your emotions and really channel what your intentions are. And maybe you're not a dancer, and that's A-okay. Maybe you have 2 left feet. That's A-okay. One, I want to say there's no shame in dancing whatever sort of dance you have. Dance however, whenever, wherever. Honestly, it's so beautiful for your heart. And don't care what other people think, because it doesn't matter. But if you really don't want to do it, I'm never going to force you. Never, ever will I say you have to do this thing, because that's not my job. It's not my job. Even when I'm coaching, not my job to tell people what to do. I'm there to partner with people for them to find their way. I believe everybody can find their own way, right? And so dancing's not for you. Maybe it's just a walk. Walk it out. Now walk it out. Now walk it out. Now walk it out. Now walk it out. Seriously, guys, just walk it out. Go around the block. It doesn't even have to be far. I mean, there have been times when I've just walked to get the mail and I've been like, that was good enough for me. Just depending on where you're at. Right? Another thing that comes with this, and honestly, just in life, I feel like there are so many things or so many goals that we want to accomplish, and that's fantastic, and we want to accomplish those goals for sure. Something that has been really beneficial for me is this idea of being detached from outcomes. Ooh, what do I mean by this? Let me tell you. So instead of being like, oh my gosh, this has to be perfect, everything needs to go according to plan, saying or approaching things from the place of, I'm going to put in the work. I'm going to stay on track. I'm going to show up and I'm going to do the steps. I'm going to do the things. And being completely detached from outcomes, it releases so much pressure. Sure, we can have pressure from external places. We can learn to block that out. Truly, where the pressure comes from is within you. It's within me. It's within each of us individually for ourselves. And so we really have to, and I say have to because for me, this is like really almost a state of survival for me, is I have to detach from outcomes. I cannot expect everything to go exactly as I want it to. I just know that I want to participate. I want to be here. And I don't want to make excuses. I'm tired of excuses. I really am ready for all of the greater things that this life has to offer. And another thing that goes with this is, when we're going through, like, for example, we trained for a couple weeks for this Thriller performance. And if I had just been solely focused on getting it absolutely correct for the entire performance on each individual practice, I would not have been able to retain the movements. I would not have been able to receive feedback and reflect. Oh, you guys, reflection is a huge part of the way that we rise. Without reflecting, we really can just plateau. We say, this is good enough. What does that even mean? I am fine here. I'm just not going to grow anymore. Oh my goodness. No, thank you. I like to do reflections. I like to write stuff down. I like to think about things. In dance, it's huge to be able to record yourself and watch the footage back. I know for some of you guys right now, that just made you cringe. The idea of watching a video of yourself doing a dance probably sent chills down your spine. Maybe even made you clench your fist or your jaw. Let's just take a breath. It's okay. It's okay to watch yourself and not be hateful about it. We don't have to be mean. We don't have to be negative. We don't have to say, oh my God, I'm absolutely blowing this and that sucks. This is stop, please. I did it once. I've done it before. I'm not going back, you guys. Now when I see things that maybe I would like some improvement on, right? Improvement, not like, oh, I have to get it perfect, but let's just seek to improve. Let's seek for progress, not perfection here. It just allows me to be a better dancer. It's giving me that eagle eye perspective. So I say, oh, wow, everybody's turning their head to the right there. And I turn to the left. Okie dokie. If we want to look like we're a unison formation, like a cell, I want to turn my head to the right. That's a completely different conversation than, oh my gosh, you idiot, why'd you turn to the left? Ow, that's rude. Don't talk to my friend that way. That's my friend in there. And oh my gosh, on this coaching journey, I vividly remember having this idea of I want to enjoy spending time with myself the way I enjoy spending time with my friends. Have you ever had that thought? It occurred to me. It really did. Because I used to just give and give and give and love so hard to all of my friends. And my internal monologue was absolute trash. And so it makes sense that I would want to escape that and be around people who said, what? Nice things. Yes, my friends. Well, I'm not going to say all of them because there have been friends in the past who are no longer my friends who have yelled at me. But other than that, the friends that I keep around, the friends that I call my support system to this day, they are so sweet. They're so loving. And unconditional love is the best kind of love we can receive, truly. And give. And give. It's a two-way street here. And unconditional love is the road that I like to stay on. I don't like any of the conditions. I hate conditions. I hate conditions on my love. And I really think that's why getting to do the Thriller performance this year was it was a dream come true. Oh my gosh, I could cry right now. I'm so happy. It was just so beautiful. Really, it was all of the people there were so loving. They were so supportive. And we all just knew that we were there to have a good time. We were there to put on a show, and we were there to have fun and just spread love and really give the energy. And for years, I have been wanting to do, like I said, since I was a little girl, I've been dancing to this video. And when 13 going on 30 came out, we were doing the dance then, mostly me and my mom. I didn't really have a lot of friends that I'd hang out with. Now I'm thinking about it. I can't remember who would do that. Maybe a couple people. I don't know. It doesn't matter. You can dance alone. You can dance with people. There is something, though, I will say about going out and dancing with people. And not at the clubs. I mean, I've always, thought I would want to go out and dance at the clubs. But the truth is that people aren't really dancing at the clubs. They're not really doing any moves. They're just kind of shaking. And maybe that's what you got in you. That's okay. But the vibes are different for me anyways. And so, I don't know. I really want to say here is your dreams can come true if you stay committed to them. Your dreams can come true if you persevere. Your dreams are they're there for all of us everywhere. And I remember it was a while ago. It was when Russell Wilson was still on the Seahawks for all those sports fans. And he said, why not me? And why not me? Why not you? Right? Why not? Why not? If anybody else can do it, we're all human beings. We're all human beings. We are all capable of the things that human beings are capable of. We just have to set our minds to it. And that is such a beautiful thing because we control our own minds. Maybe sometimes it doesn't feel like it for you. You control your own mind. You have the choice to look at the thoughts that are coming up for you. Our thoughts, which cause our feelings, which can cause our actions, right? CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy. You guys, everything is connected. It's all connected, and it all exists within you. It does. And with staying positive or with any goal, right? It's so important to stay on track. Sure, from time to time, the wheels may wiggle a little, we might veer off a little, take a little detour. We can always decide to come back. We can always go back to our path. We can always realign with where we want to be. And another thing here is you're really only as strong as you recover. So if we think about going off on that detour, right? We're going off on this side venture. That can be okay. Maybe we need to do that to find truly how to move forward. That's okay. We are only as strong as we recover. Meaning, we can go off on that side venture and come back. We can come back. We can come back to stay on track. Ooh, didn't even mean to do that, but it happened, and here we are. And here I am. Here I am now. And the decision to be sober, I'm not going to always mention talking about sobriety because I think it gets annoying a little bit for me to just constantly be harping on it. But I'm high on life, and the best thing about just being sober and being truly high on life is those, we're going to call it 4 minutes of being up on stage last night, Halloween night. Sorry, I don't know when you're listening to this. On Halloween night, being up on stage for those 4 minutes, I know it went by in the blink of an eye for a lot of people. And honestly, the whole practicing and everything over this last few weeks has just gone by in the blink of an eye. And so for me to be 100% there, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, I remember every single second on that stage. I nailed all the parts. I knew all the parts. Even when maybe the trains went off the track just a little bit for someone, I remembered all of them. I got right back. We crushed it. We absolutely crushed it. It was exhilarating. It was just the adrenaline. I mean, I know a lot of people were nervous or had fear. I just knew, I was like, it doesn't matter. The outcome of this, right? This is why staying detached from the outcome matters here. None of it matters. Nothing that's going to happen matters. And to put this into perspective for you all, we had practiced in a dance studio. We had practiced on a medium-sized stage, is what we would call it, an empty medium-sized stage. That's the size of stage that we practiced on. We were absolutely nailing it. We get there. All of a sudden, there's this giant DJ table on the medium stage. And guess what? They're not moving it. Nuh-uh. They're not going to do it. So now, all of our zombies, all of our formations, we have to do it taking basically no steps. So we call it traveling when you take steps in dance. There was no traveling. Minimal to no traveling because the stage was so small. It was hilarious. Honestly, I showed up, and for me, I really do feel that laughter is the best medicine. And so when I show up and I'm looking at the stage, I'm like, oh, well, I hope that they're going to move that DJ table because that was a really small stage. Then my friends come up, they're like, yeah, they're not moving that. We just had to dance with that. So we're going to have to figure it out. We're going to have to either do it on the street, which means a lot of people would not have seen us, or we don't travel. And so we opted to not travel, and it came out great. I'm just so proud of myself. I'm proud of everybody that I was a part of this group with. It was so beautiful. It was just, I'm energized and I'm ready for life. I'm ready to do more dances. I'm ready for more performances. I'm ready for it all because I felt so at home on that stage. Even when we were stomping, like our steps that we did take, you guys, were shaking the stage. I could feel the stage wobble beneath us. And one of our friends came up afterwards and was just through the roof about how good we did. He had been at some of our final rehearsals, and to see everybody, to hug everybody afterwards, and to just have him be like, you guys shook that stage. I was like, I felt it. And he said, it takes a family to do that. And I truly felt like we really did have such a beautiful zombie family. And I am so grateful for the opportunity. Shout out to SOS Studios, SOS Dance Studios, SOS Entertainment. It's just, if you need any entertainment needs, please reach out to them. They do quite a lot. They do quite a lot, and they're just always filled with love and respect and professionalism. I mean, we slayed that performance. It was next level. Ooh, I love it. I love it so much. And through all this, guess what? Guess what I wore on stage for my footwear? Huh? Can you guess? If you're a listener, you might be able to. It was my Xero shoes, y'all. Xero shoes. I had an old pair of white Dylans that I had beat to crap in Europe. I mean, I don't even know how many miles I had put on those white Xeros, and I didn't throw them away. And a lot of people cringe when I say I don't throw everything away immediately, but I didn't throw those away, and I didn't know why, but I didn't, and I'm happy I didn't because I was able to bloody them up. I had white tights on with a blue dress and all this like white tulle underneath, so I was just a big poofy looking zombie. And then I had my white Xeros on, my white Xero Dylans, and just sprayed them with blood, and my toes were able to grip the stage, and I didn't feel like I was going to fall off the stage, regardless of how tiny it was and how little room we had. I felt secure. I felt confident, and I felt a little dead because I was a zombie. But they're the best. I love Xero shoes. If you would like to buy a pair of Xero shoes for yourself, they really do have all sorts of styles. If you're looking for casual styles, if you're looking for athletic styles, if you're looking for maybe some water shoes, some slippers, they've got it. Please check them out. And if you want to pay me when you buy them, please utilize my Xero affiliate link. It's so easy to do. You just have to type it into your browser and then buy your shoes. So what's that link? It's Xero's with an X, you guys. xeroshoes.com/go/Tyler the Lady. Now, if you don't want to buy a pair of shoes, that's okay too. Maybe you just want to say, congratulations, Tyler. You did such a great job on your performance on Halloween. Maybe you just want to say, Tyler, I love these episodes. Please reach out to me. I would love to hear from you. I love to connect. I love building community. I love knowing that people are listening. You can reach me at Broadpoints or at Tyler the Lady. And if social media is not for you, that is a-okay too. You can absolutely email me at broadpointspodcast@gmail.com. Now, one more time with that fundamental phrase for the week, y'all. Stay positive.